guys, I'm implementing this at the beginning of this reading real quick, and you're going to see what this title is about. And I know I'm going to get a lot of people that's not going to see this. They're going to be very edgy about this, but it is what it is again. But before we go into the other side with the reading here, I want to really say this. I have noticed that lately, since yesterday, I have been noticing, I've been seeing things around me. It's like I feel someone around me. That could be hex work, and it is. I'm seeing that there's some type of hex work, but I'm actually seeing, because I've seen in the energies for divine feminine of light, who's in the energy I'm in now, movement energy, and it's not playing no games. It comes to this crazy shit that they have in this love energy at this time. I'm gonna tell you guys, because it's just this make believe love. I'm seeing that there is a masculine energy here who is trying to manifest these divine feminines. So who is in the energy that I'm in now? This is devil energy. It's trying to make this feminine to come back to them. It's like they are waiting results on this woman coming back to them in love. And if you go into the reading, you will see this person is really observing this feminine. I mean, literally stuck in hell, because that's what I told you guys. You're trapped in hell, trying to bring this feminine back to them here. Wanting her to open up as well. Open up her heart, open up her emotions, let it all flow. Now, and that's why in any of my divine feminines who's in this energy that I'm in, you're going to probably see just little things flash by you, because these masculines are trying to reach you in the system mindset to bring you to them. This is a whole nother level. And actually, this is more of probably the soulmates, and it could be anyone. It's the soulmates, soul ties, twin flame counterparts. But must understand, whoever this masculine is, this masculine again, and you'll see in the reading that I did, just going to the other side, you will see that this masculine is heartbroken. He cannot get over this heartbreak. He cannot get over it. Okay? Now, going back to what I was saying in the energies about the narcissism, and understand this is all about narcissistic energy. This is not a mistake that these masculines are not in this energy. This world game implemented this star energy and the majority of your masculine energy, you guys, for a reason. Understand, they did not want togetherness, love on this game. Now, you guys may see in the readings that I have done in the past how divine spirits pulls up the 3 of swords for these masculines here, or the 3 of swords reversed. This is a narcissistic injury. Okay, this is a narcissistic injury, regardless whether it's upright or whether it's reversed or upright. This pulling out the 3 of swords in these masculine, dark masculine energy here, and it's demonic narcissistic energy, because this is what it's all about here. This is narcissistic injury. These guys cannot get over it. Now, number 2, this is why the sun is here. This is why divine spirits is exposing these masculines here in this energy that they are in now, by exposing their heart chakras so that they can feel this narcissistic injury. This is why these guys are no good for nobody else. 7 of Cups right here. They cannot be no good for nobody else. This is the reason why they can't juggle anyone else anymore. I'm going to tell you guys, because divine spirits is not allowing these dark, nasty masculines here to keep injuring divine, empathic, light feminines. They have put a block on love, period. You'll see in the reading, this is why they're dropping. If they were juggling other options at some point, they cannot do it anymore. They cannot do it anymore. They're so stuck, trapped in hell, watching this divine feminine here that has injured them deeply, because I got the Three of Swords reversed. They're not just the Three of Swords. The other Three of Swords reversed. Can't get over that heartache with this feminine. And you will see that all of my divine feminine of light injured these masculines at some point. But the divine feminines of light who is in this movement energy that got these guys trapped in this hell reality, telling you, they are the Three of Swords reversed. They can't get over that heartbreak. This is why they're stuck observing this divine feminine here, because she has injured them so deeply where they cannot move on. And this is what divine spirits want. This is what divine spirits wanted it from the get-go to all my divine feminines and of y'all who's waiting on these masculines. This is your twin flame energy here. This is your soulmate, soul tie energy here. You guys got encountered with this narcissistic masculine that these world games wanted all of us to be in. It was never true love. It's going to be having us on all kind of roller coasters and everything. We would want everything. We were good. We would come right back around in chaos again. That's how this relationship status was set up to be. So I'm going to implement this at the beginning, you guys. And you have to understand that this is what this is. There really is no such thing as twin flame counterparts. There is no such thing as soulmate soul ties. All it was is that you came encountered with someone who knew how to play the game good on you and have you thinking that this was your true love when all it was narcissism. And a lot of my divine feminists who got lost in this shit right here literally lost the game big time, because the shit not even real. So you guys, if you'll go over to the other side, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. But it's time for us to really get knowledge here. See shit for what it really is. This whole game was a mystery. It's time to open up the third eye. This is what it is, you guys. So follow me at the other side. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hi guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Now All About Tarot. And I'm doing a quick reading here. I had to kind of get myself a rest from tarot for a little bit when it came to this game that we're in. The energies are getting very dense, really dense, really dense. And I feel as though I had to really kind of take a break from it for a little bit. I'm definitely seeing that divine spirits is breaking down. Love is so very chaotic right now. I never thought that it would come to or be the way that it is when it came to love, but divine spirits told me that it has to be a breakdown before true love can really set in, even think about being set in. I'm gonna tell you guys, it's this could take many lifetimes, but right now this is the only lifetime that we have. So this love game really was so one-sided in the masculine energy. It was just terrible. The ego was sought in, narcissism was sought in, any other dark energy will start into a masculine here. And it's going to take a while, years. I'm talking about years, probably 100 years, 200 years. How much time that we have on this earth, it's going to take just that to break down this egotistical, conditional, make-believe, fake love that these entities has gotten into this matrix game here. The matrix is broken, but everything else has to fall behind. So divine spirit has to break up this energy, this dark energy that these demonic entities put on this earth before true love even steps on this earth. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to be many years, 200 years, so even. How long we have on this earth is how long it's going to take this energy to come to part here. Somebody does not want to give up though, because I got 9 of Pentacles reversed. Someone does not want to give up. They don't want to leave this energy of love. I'm going to tell you right now, this is masculine energy. You guys, I'm not very popular here on YouTube. Of course, you all know that, because my readings are so off part, and a lot of people do not want to hear the truth, but it is what it is. We can feel it in the energies. The sun is so damn intense, it's not even funny. Awareness is here. It doesn't matter whether you want to believe my readings or not. It is what it is, because you hear and you see, you are aware of what's going on in your life, what's going on out there in this real true life game. And that's just what it is. Talking about this true love, and a lot of people are talking about this. Even if you go on to the dating sites, they're talking about real love. And it's so funny, because I know, my spirit guides know, my ancestors know that it is not going to be that. And I'm telling you guys that it is not. It's too much of this dark energy that needs to be cut out of the hearts of men here. Twin flame, for instance. Twin flame union, twin flame journey. What people don't realize, and I can't remember if I ever really truly talked about this, but twin flame union, you guys, do people really realize that that is you dealing with a twin flame divine masculine, any of my divine feminines that was in that journey there, and I'm talking about twin flames alone. Do you guys really realize that you encountered a narcissistic relationship with these guys? These narcissistic energies, dark energies, are very demonic. And I've researched it. I was researching it. That was a part of my... That was going to be a part of my video tonight. Anyone who is in a twin flame journey, really, you guys have encountered a narcissistic, demonic, masculine. Looking at the different types of narcissism, because there are different types. Some are, you can never, ever, ever heal. So in this energy, if there is any dark, demonic, masculines in this energy that cannot heal, again, this is why it's going to be very hard to break open these guys, to pull out that egotistical energy that they kept in for many, many lifetimes. These guys, they were taught by their childhoods in this life. They have mama daddy issues. These guys, a part of their brain was set in to be this narcissistic energy here. They can never heal from that. And even when they do, again, my divine spirit is saying it's going to be a while here. These guys live off the back of many. They do not know how to take care of themselves. They're little children in big grown people's body. Understand that. So any of my feminists who are divine feminists here, who is in separation with a masculine of this caliber, and you know that you are a twin flame energy counterpart, I would say. You have gotten encounter with a narcissistic masculine, and you, any of my divine feminists who are stuck waiting for these guys to come back to you, do you understand that you have gotten I wouldn't say a narcissistic injury, that's for a narcissistic masculine. You have encountered, my divine feminists, a setback in your brain here. You basically have been chopped under the illusion of what these guys were telling you. Gaslighting, love bombing. You need professional help to get you out of that illusion. These guys do witchcraft. That is a part of, and in my studies that I was looking at yesterday, no one scientifically talked about this. And I had to put this, because I'm a very spiritual person, I had to put that into the mix and let people understand that this is the product of what these demonized devils do. They use witchcraft, and that is how a lot of my feminists get stuck in this illusion that they are, and they cannot move here. They cannot move on. They're stuck in this illusion. And these guys are separated from these masculines, and they cannot, you guys, move on. They cannot. They have encountered a narcissistic abuser here. And these feminists really, they're going, and I said that before, Divine Spirit said that these divine feminists who are waiting for these guys, now narcissistic devils, you're going to have some type of counseling. You're going to have to. Because see, right here, I see a lot of manipulation that has happened with you guys. And see, it's going to take divine to get you out of that. Because you guys are still waiting for something to come in love that is not going to be. I did not have these cards pulled out for that. But Divine Spirit had me to use these cards to fit the scenario that Divine Spirit is telling me at this time. You guys, this Strength Flame journey, it was a host. You got encounter with these demons of this world game. And a lot of you got stuck. And it's going to take literally divine itself to get you out of that. And a lot of you guys utilize your counseling. Let's go into the natural world here. Utilize your counseling, because a lot of you guys are going to have to rethink. You're going to have to reroute your brain all over again, because these guys, something that they do. And I can remember when I was when I first heard about narcissism, and I could not understand it. I'm like, these guys got to be demonic. These guys got to have something going on, because they do, people don't realize, they do witchcraft. We did not understand this. I didn't understand about narcissism at all until 3 years ago. And I've learned that all my life I encountered these men. The only difference between me and a lot of other feminists, I'm telling you, I'm a Gemini. I have a sun, let me see, my sun rising is Scorpio, and my moon is Taurus. I feel as though, because I am a Gemini, I am balanced in my masculine and my feminine energy. I am a divine, true Gemini. Now, divine, okay, so karmic feminines who are a Gemini, I'm going to tell you, they're not going to be balanced in this energy. They're not. They're very chaotic, just out the way here. I mean, these guys do not know how to choose their battles. You see that? They don't. It's a difference between a divine feminine Gemini and a karmic feminine Gemini. I've seen it time and time again. They are not like me. It's a balance. I know how to balance my masculine feminine energy. I know how to move on. I know how to cut shit and go and keep it moving to my highest greatness. But there's a lot of feminists that's not going to know how to do this. A lot of divine feminists and a lot of Geminis are not going to be like me. And it all depends on what is in your chart anyway, so they say. But I do believe, yes, that can have a lot to do with it. But it's a difference between a karmic feminine Gemini and a divine feminine Gemini. We are totally different here. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't really get along with karmic feminist Geminis. But I do get along with my divine feminine Geminis, which I don't really meet that much. We're going to have to, these feminists, really, thank you, Spirit, with the Teach card, they're going to have to be taught how to think all over again. Because they really got encountered with this demonic entity here. And it's literally got them stuck because now Divine Spirit is telling them to move. And they're not. They're not able to move because they're still in this magician energy here. They're still in this illusion of manipulation, and that's what these guys do. Look up narcissism, and that's what they do. Manipulation is one of the main things that they do. They run mind games, but what people don't understand, and again, they do witchcraft. This is what these guys do. There are these narcissistic masculines, though, that are twin flame counterparts that do subject narcissistic injury. They do and have created some type of narcissistic injury. Now, thank you, Spirit. The reason why a lot of these masculines, even if it is your twin flame, your soulmate soul tie, because not everybody here is twin flames on this earth on twin flame journey. Some are just blinded soul-wise to another narcissistic masculine. You guys are separated because at some point in time, this masculine, this narcissistic masculine right here, this entity has created, you have created in this masculine here some type of narcissistic injury. And this is why you guys are separated from him. You have given him some type of narcissistic injury. And you guys are trying to wait for this guy to come back. But a lot of these, of course, we already see these masculines, they're not coming back. Because it's a part of them that died when you gave them that narcissistic injury. And there is a divine who's keeping these guys away from you so you can heal and reteach yourself how to move away from this shit right here, which is this narcissistic injury. This has been running the globe for eons. This egotistical narcissistic injury, anything else that's darker stems from this narcissistic energy. This is your devil energy, and everything stems from that narcissistic energy. The egos. Okay, so you got your ego. From your ego stems narcissistic energy. From there on, your psychopath, sociopath, you know, all of this builds evil men, evil dark men. All this builds. Understand, men with narcissism are dangerous and can be dangerous men. So for you, my divine feminists, who got in this energy right here, and you got stuck waiting on these guys You don't know how dangerous that shit is for you to be in that illusion. And you need to get help. All of this was you encounter a narcissistic masculine. That's all it was. Take it out the spiritual sense. I did my research these past 2 days. Take it out the spiritual sense. And this world game is not going to let it go. Not going to let it go for a minute. Divine Spirit is doing a good job. But it's got to break down everything. Everything. This is why I say, this is why Divine Spirit say in my readings that there will be no true love. It's too much that they have to break apart. A lot of people are going to not see love on this earth. The majority of us. I'm telling you, it's going to be hundreds of years. And that's what it is. I see that there are masculines that want to still be with a feminine here. This is a divine feminine. I got the 9 of Pentacles reversed. They don't want to leave. But I also see that they're breaking something down. Something's being broken down, and it is the ego. Because I got the Page of Pentacles reversed, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and the 4 of Pentacles reversed. It's like their heart chakras are being opened as we speak. They're not. It's like they have. Something has cracked in these masculines. And this is why the sun is like it is. From there, I got the King of Cups. Making these men very loving men. Wanting a union, wanting to get back together. But I'm telling you guys, it's too late. Now, again, this may not be within this lifetime. This is only what Divine Spirit is doing now. This is what is starting now. So, yes, this is wanting to celebrate in a union, true love. But I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a struggle to get that. It's going to be a struggle to get that in love. I'm telling you right now. I still see with the 3 of Wands, with the lovers. I still see with the 3 of Wands that there are a lot of people, yes it is. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time for this energy to crack into love here, into these loving men. Because, you know, right now, these men, you know, they are too haunting. I got the Emperor here. They want control. I got the Emperor here. And this is why my divine feminines of light, that's carrying this light energy, this Queen of Wands, she's only thinking for herself and having this confidence to move on for herself. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these feminists though, they are not looking at love. A lot of them are really just dealing with, after they have a sexual partner. I got the Ace of Wands right here. There's a lot of passion behind this divine feminine, a lot of light. A lot of people are watching her, probably even stalking her even. But I'm telling you guys, these masculines, yeah, they're still controlling. This dark energy, this narcissism is still controlling this earthly game. It still is. And that's just what it is. I mean, I do see that divine spirits are definitely working, but they're working hard to build this love. But before they can do that, before they can build this true love, they are going to have to create endings here. And that ending is by my divine feminists moving on here. Moving on and definitely choosing their battles. And they know love is not a battle that they want to conquer. They did it and it did not work. It actually tried to keep them in some type of illusion here. These divine feminists who literally moved on. These guys are now separated. And I see these guys moving on in silence here too. They're moving on in silence, I'm telling you. What are these divine feminists moving on to? Because I'm seeing them definitely moving on to a new beginning. But what is they're moving on to a new earth. What is next, Spirit, for my divine feminine of light who is in this movement energy? What for someone? Someone does not want these divine feminines to leave, as I said, as well. 6 of Swords reversed. What is my divine feminine movement? What are they going towards, Spirit? Love. True love, loyalty. They are finding that loyalty in their money as well. But they are moving on to love, you guys. To a union here. That's what my divine feminists are moving on to. No matter how long it takes. Something that is very abundant in love. So a lot of my divine feminists know something. Clarify with the 2 of Cups, Spirit. My divine feminists are moving on to a union here. What is that about? Clarify. Same card. If my divine feminist was not moving, thank you, Spirit. So I got the same cards here. They came out. The same cards came out. I got the page of the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, the Three of Wands, and I got the Page of Swords again. Okay, and I got the 10 of Pentacles reversed. My divine feminists, if it was not for them moving in a way that they're moving, and that's my divine feminists who left this dark energy a long time ago, if it was not for them moving the way that they're moving, this world would not even be in the energy that it is in now. And this is what it's telling me. So even though we are in a energy of longevity when it comes to love, it's going to be a long journey in love. I'm going to tell you that right now. But at the end of the day, the end game is going to be abundance. Because right now, the way this love game is, again, this masculine is very controlling. He wants to control this feminine here. He wants to control her light. This is what he's focused on. And we are all in waiting mode. We are waiting for our ships to come in when it comes to love. Which waiting for this is not giving us any abundance. Because I got 10 of Pentacles reversed. What my divine feminists are doing, they're moving on. Creating abundance is something else, even if that is in their materialistic gains here. This is how they can be able to create union. Now, they already know that there is not a divine union on this earth. They know that. But a lot of us are not going to get that on this earth because of all the chaos that has to accrue to bring true love here on this earth. But they do know that in this spirit world, there will be the true love there. But until then, we have to keep moving. We can't sit here and wait and twiddle our thumbs and let this masculine, this dark energy control this game anymore. You have to keep it moving. And this is where we're at. Just even my divine feminines, their soulmates that they went towards, these feminines here who left a cycle of soul tie, twin flame counterpart here. These guys, even their soulmates, again, these guys are in that narcissistic energy because they are trapped in the 5-dimensional mindset. And my divine feminines are not. These guys can't even get into the 6-dimensional mindset though. And that's a Sigma masculines. That shit is fucking sad. They can't even go. It's rough for them. It's rough for them. And as you can see, and as I have reported in the other reading a few days ago, that a masculine, these masculine energies is in hell. They're in hell. And this is a part of these masculines being torn apart, because it's really like it is. It's like divine spirits are putting these masculines here to death. Anybody who is in this narcissistic energy, putting them to death, to crack open their heart space and to get rid of that ego that was implanted in them. Now I'm telling you guys, some of these narcissistic masculines cannot heal. Some of them are not going to be any good for anybody, because if they really have a feminine who is in this dragon slayer warrior energy, that's that divine feminine I'm talking about now, that's in that movement energy, you see that? That's in this system-mission mindset. If these guys got a hold of this feminine right here, that's moving on, see, that it has moved on here, created this energy that we're in now, this man is forever injured. He'll never be good for nobody. He's forever injured. He's not yet, because there are narcissistic masculines, this devil energy, who can literally have they can be hurt so bad in this narcissistic energy. Their injury of narcissism is so deep that they can't heal. They'll be good for nobody. They will be no good for no one. And actually, I'm seeing that a lot of them are that way, though. A lot of them are that way, because I can see the 10 of Pentacles reversed. If a divine feminine of light, because you got to realize, this is why my divine feminines of light who stuck waiting on a twin flame counterpart, even a soulmate, soul tie to come back to them, I'm going to tell you right now. Because those soulmate soul ties can feel like a twin flame energy, you guys. If they have gotten in a situation to where this masculine has, because all of them, all of them, all of us, all of the divine feminine of light did get in a situation where they have created some type of injury to this narcissistic masculine that they thought was their person. And that's how separation came along. But the divine feminine of light, who was weak and too empathic and did not know and understand this true energy, got stuck in illusion. And then you have people sitting up here, you watching people on YouTube, you looking at the internet, they even have it on the news. Oh, twin flames, twin flames, you know. And that's not what it is. Yeah, it is. It's a word that they put on that shit. That shit is not true. You got to counter with this narcissistic masculine. And what did they did? They dropped you and they went to somebody else that they could find a supply for. That's all it was. A lot of these guys also got soulmates that they found good supply with. And because you did not deeply injure these masculines like you should have, my divine feminines, by moving on and keeping it moving, they encounter another divine feminine of light who is powerful enough to inflict that injury on them so bad that, well, they're literally falling for this divine feminine like hell. a lot of these guys are your Sigma masculines. And these guys was balancing their energy at one point. But they have allowed this energy to make them very insecure about this divine feminine, which sought in the ego. There we go again. The ego was never taking out these Sigma masculines that were balancing this energy. Never. It's just that they knew how to balance that energy, that dark and light energy. And when they got with these divine feminines of light and they saw that they was injuring them, re-injuring them again by their power, by their confidence, it has sought in the ego, has actually inflated to where now these guys cannot enter the kingdom of heaven with these divine feminines. I'm gonna tell you, and a lot of these masculines not gonna have them either. A lot of these Sigma masculines are not gonna have these divine feminines either. I don't see them because I keep seeing my divine feminines like this. This is like a side chick energy. Like she don't want to be bounded to anyone. But I'm seeing this masculine like this taking control of her. I want you for my person. This is not even a counterpart. Then I got this guy like this. This is not a counterpart for this divine feminine. She's not even claiming nobody as hers. This guy wants to be loving and nurturing at some point, but I'm still putting her out like this. I mean, come on. She's not claiming any of these masculines here in this energy as her person. And this is just the way you got to look at it. And this divine feminine of light is very, very godlike. She's not claiming any of these masculines as hers. He wants to be a divine masculine, but she's not claiming them as that. He wants to give her love and emotion, but she don't want it. Because she knows that this world game is going to be hard to get a partnership. It's going to be hard. It's always going to be a one-sided thing. Yeah, these masculines definitely has chosen who they want, but this feminine knows it's not going to be here on this earth. She is very wise in this energy. She is the all-knowing. This divine feminine is the all-seeing eye. She's enlightened to the game. That's just all it is. She has already been taught how to move. She knows how to move in this game. This divine feminine like here. That's just what it is. You can't taint her mind anymore. And that's just how that is. So any of my feminine energy who is really stuck on this energy right here, my divine feminine of light, I'm telling you guys are going to have to, you're probably going to be broken down in so many ways as well as these masculine energy is. I'm telling you. You're going to. And a lot of you at some point are going to definitely have to get counseling here of this energy. This is a tough one. I had no idea that was going to lead me to this. No idea. A lot of these divine feminines that's in this energy of movement has left so many masculines aside. A lot of these masculines want to come back to her, and she is not taking no prisoners. And that's just what it is. So I'm going to let this be at that, you guys. My reading went a whole nother direction, of course, because I had the divine spirit, thank you, spirit, really came into this reading. and redirected the whole thing. And that's what I wanted it, because I was really kind of drained of this energy, not knowing what this was all about. I mean, I know what it's all about, but it really touched a soft spot for me because of all the chaos that I'm seeing, even with the karmic masculine as well. They are being broken down to as well, because I do see that in the energy. There's no one that's going to come out of this game unscathed. If you think you got your one true love on this earth, let me tell you, you are gonna be sadly mistaken here, you guys. Sadly mistaken. It is not gonna be. It's gonna be hard to get that partnership, that teamwork and true love on this earth. Mark the perfect man, as my granddad said. Mark the perfect man. Because this divine feminine right here, she's not taking no chances. And she's protecting her heart here with the Four of Pentacles. Let me see. She's protecting her heart here with the Four of Pentacles. Well, I'm going to leave it there, you guys. My grandson is knocking. Thank you very much. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I haven't forgotten you guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.